Good to see you.
Well, we knew that you would want some private time with JT after getting back, so we waited as long as we could to call.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, don't keep me in suspense, though. I'm dying to know. I'm just guessing that since we're meeting here, that the business you wanted to discuss has something to do with Chabot.
Mm-hmm, it does.
I still can't believe that you bought it.
An opportunity presented itself. And one is presenting itself to you now as well. I want to name you CEO.
We gotta get a couple of cappuccinos. Thanks. Yeah, keep laughing because we're gonna be a couple of ice sculptures before Emily and Jack get married. Help yourself. There you go.
Thank you. By the way, I'm so happy you're standing up for Jack.
Yeah, well, after all the chances he's given me, couldn't really say no.
No, it's right. You couldn't. Especially after we lost Chabot. I mean, that was harder on him than anybody else. He needs our support.
What he needs is a bachelor party.
Now, I think he was pretty clear on how he wanted this evening to go.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that I can send him off in a fashion that he would remember for
I
the rest of
have
his life.
absolutely no doubt about that. You. But I think our surprise is going to really mean a lot to him. Don't you?
Yeah, but...
You really want me to run Chabot?
Now, eventually we return the company to Catherine. But meanwhile, I can't think of anyone more qualified to run the company.
I would love it. I mean, I would love to reestablish myself as a top executive. You have no idea.
Well, that sounds like a yes to me.
Is it?
Yes, definitely, yes.
But what? What's wrong?
No, it's not the job, Dad. It's just that, well, my homecoming wasn't exactly what I expected it to be.
Oh, honey, did you and JT have a fight?
Yeah, I guess you could call it a fight. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this. This is an amazing opportunity that you're offering me. The last thing that you want to talk about is how my marriage is ending. So
Honey, what happened? What happened?
I can't do this right now.
I have a meeting to go to. I adore you. I'm happy you're back. And we are your family. And we will always be there for you. Okay?
Thank you, Dad. I remember thinking before I left how much I wanted to miss my husband.
But you didn't.
That's not to say that I didn't miss Reed. I missed him so much, Mom. It killed me to be away from him. But with JT, I was just so relieved to be away from all of the fighting and the stress and the tension and...
All that kicked up again now that you're back?
The minute I walked in the door, we were going at it about my loyalties to Dad and JT working for Tucker McCall and...
Well, personally, I don't know how he could even think of working for that man after what he did duping Catherine. And as everyone knows, your father is not the easiest to deal with.
No, he is not. But he's also not to blame for my marriage ending, Mom. I am the one to blame. I didn't trust JT, and if I had trusted him, I wouldn't have cheated on him. And then after that, when I stopped working and his career took off, and I resented him so much.
Stop. You're human.
I know, but I'm also my father's daughter. And I always have to be in control, which is great. It's great in professional life, but it just doesn't work in personal relationships.
Well, you've obviously been doing some soul searching, and that's good. Because that means that you understand what went wrong, what's happened, and so you have a better chance of working it out.
we don't love each other anymore. I'm afraid that if we push it, that it's just gonna get ugly. And that would just be terrible for both of us, and not to mention, it would be worse for Reed. I just don't want to put everyone through that. Can I get a coffee?
I see I'm still getting the cold shoulder. That's okay. Best man duties, they beckon.
You're someone's best man.
Don't look so shocked. Although it was pretty last minute. I think I am Jack's only resort, so.
Oh. How soon are they tying the knot?
Tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Oh, well, don't tell me you're expecting an invitation in the mail or anything.
Oh, no, hardly. In fact, I doubt that I'll be invited to any Abbott gathering anytime soon after you all hear the news.
What news?
I'm the new CEO of Jabot.
Says who?
My dad. He offered and I accepted. Is Reed up?
No, he's out with Gabby.
I wasn't sure you'd be here.
I wasn't sure you'd be back.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry that I ran out before, okay? But it turned out to be pretty important, actually.
I'm sure it was.
My father is naming me CEO of Jabot.
Wow, that's big news. Surprised he didn't mention that when I saw him earlier.
You spoke with my father?
Yeah. Yeah, right after you mentioned to him that we're splitting up.
Well, I'm sorry, all right? He could see that I was upset. I'm not gonna lie to him.
Of course not. Of course not.
Well, what did he say?
Well, he just basically made it clear that he couldn't be happier.
Good to see you.
Now, don't you tell me you're late because the dessert wasn't ready.
No, the dessert's fine. I ran into Victoria.
Oh, was she gloating about her father's triumph at Jabot?
No. But, Victor is letting his daughter share in the spoils.
Wait, how bad is it?
Victoria's the new CEO of Jabot.
Are you
My God,
kidding
how
me?
could you do that?
What better way to stick it to us?
Well, here we go, the Newmanization of Jabot.
Well, it's the perfect revenge.
Which is why we have to find proof that he had inside information during that bidding war. We prove that, we can turn this whole thing around on him.
Bet you're glad you gave CC's heart to Mr. Mumbles, aren't you?
What I'm not glad about, Billy, is that all of us are here together to celebrate on this very special evening. And instead of doing that, celebrating our brother's future happiness, you're all focused on a vendetta that was ultimately responsible for my daughter's life. As to giving Colleen's heart to Victor, I don't regret it. I did what I thought was right. I did what I believed Colleen would want. And if I spent all of my time agonizing over that choice, I would be consumed with rage. And Billy, I won't live like that. Instead, I have chosen to move forward. And I wish more than anything else in the world that the rest of you could find a way to do that too.
I'm really not up for another argument on my father right now.
Oh, believe me, Victor's the last name I want to hear right now while we're deciding how to end this.
So are we? Ending this?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow. Doesn't seem like that long ago that I was in the hospital fighting for my life. And you were there right beside me, willing me to be okay. I guess the circumstances surrounding us getting together were pretty intense. What with me being married to Brad and everything. then when we got together, I guess we were still coming out of some pretty intense circumstances. I guess maybe the day-to-day living without some kind of a crisis hanging over our head just made us realize how little we know about each other.
Maybe.
But I really still have some happy memories with you.
Me too.
So in honor of that and for Reed, do you think maybe we can end this as friends?
Once Ashley's back from visiting with Emily, we will have a dinner together where the thought of anything Newman will be banned.
Even if they're evil thoughts.
Well,
I know, it's hard, but I really believe that we'd all be better off if you could just let Victor go. Use some of that energy for that bright future you were just talking about.
Victor has ruined too many important moments in my life. I am not going to let him or anyone else ruin this one.
I don't want things to get ugly either.
Thanks.
So I guess the first question is, who's going to go to a lawyer first?
Oh, right. I'll call Michael tomorrow morning.
Okay.
What about, living arrangements with Reed and everything?
Well, look, you just got back. I think it would be very unsettling for Reed if one of us were to leave right now, so I'll stay in the guest room. That way we can both be there for him for now.
Yeah, okay. It's probably best. For now. Hello, Jack.
I know I'm not supposed to bother you. I couldn't help myself.
He can't live without you.
Tracy's right. I hate even one night apart.
I hate it too. Because I know I'm the one woman in the world who can make you happy.
Yes, you are. Which is why I can't wait till tomorrow.